Nara trying to stay strong. I'm voting for Stella Rose.
What? Ella Rose wins immunity!
Stratton and Ella Rose both have immunity. Stratton has an idol, which he's definitely gonna play.
I don't think there's like anything I can do besides like voting for Chase.
I think Chase, I think. I'm leaning towards Chase, but I think that we need to get Vanessa involved. I think so too.
Me and Ella Rose are going for Vanessa.
It's 2 votes Chase, 1 vote Vanessa. We're tied again. 2 votes Chase, 2 votes Vanessa, 1 vote left. 7th person voted out of Survivor Palisades, David versus Goliath, and the 6th member of the jury. Vanessa, are you going to
That was awesome.
That went well. That went well. That went good.
We got Chase to turn against Vanessa, so that's awesome.
That's how that went.
We have one more challenge. Depending on who gets that, I hope it's not Sarah.
Yeah, I hope it's not
we're
Sarah.
gonna convince Chase to go with Sarah. Definitely wanted Vanessa out. What we did best is for next time, the final tribal council is to get Sarah out, because I feel like she's more of a threat than Chase. And that'd be great because me and Ella Rose want us and Chase in the finals, because Chase is not a threat, and Ella Rose and I formed an alliance.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that this does this.
Yeah.
Isn't this kind of nuts?
Optical illusion.
Dude, I was sitting there and there was 2 votes to my name, and I was like, I'm going home right now. Like, this is like, I'm about to be voted out. And then he said Vanessa, and I was like the people I made I had to deal with, they actually kept the promise. Like, I felt really relieved in the moment, and then like as I stood up, I was like, wait, now I have to deal with 4 people having to vote out 1. Like, it's just gonna be really weird and really hard trying to figure out who to vote out and not getting voted out, because I think Sarah is closer than both of them. Oh my god, if I could get idol on this next challenge, I'd be set. If I get idol this thing, I'm chilling. Stroudsburg?
What?
That's what I call him, Stroudsburg.
It feels really good that like I've gotten like 0 votes so far, but I'm still like on edge, and I feel like it's gonna come, you know? Now I'm like, I have a feeling they're gonna go for me, because like I mix it all up. So I don't really know how that's gonna work out. I'm going for Stratton. He's just like a big competitor. Like, he's just like strong. He's a huge competitor. And then if he wins, I'm gonna go for Ella Rose.
Wait, Stratton or Chase? Stratton.
I feel like Chase is just like, you know,
Yeah,
like we can, like during like the jury part, we can easily say that he didn't even want to be here. You know what I mean?
We can see that, and it'll prove pretty good. Like,
I feel like you had an amazing play with that whole thing. Like I'm like sorry. I'm like I genuinely,
totally.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's an amazing story.
It's really good.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, me and you yeah. All you need in this last vote is 2. So everybody's definitely in a scramble to get anybody's vote, because we don't know who won the challenge yet. That'll be kind of the decider. I think that Chase would be better to be in the final 3 with. I really trust Stratton, so I don't think that he'd go for me if I didn't win the challenge and he did. super up in the air, and I'm just really hoping I get to the final 3. I think that if he goes to the end, he'll win.
Exactly.
Probably.
Alright, welcome to your final immunity challenge. As you guys can probably tell, you are blindfolded because you are about to take up the final challenge. This is a blindfolded maze. You're going to go in the maze, and your goal is to find your way out. Okay.
That's great.
Alright, so we're going to guide you to the maze and let's get started. Alright, for the final immunity of the season, survivors ready, go!
Oh, wait.
Be careful, don't knock the maze down. That would get you out of this challenge.
Oh, wait, what is this?
Chase takes a hard hit. Can anybody figure
Wait, what is this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, I don't know if I'm going the right way. Wait, what?
Chase seems super lost.
I don't know where I am. Just keep going. It doesn't matter where you're going, just keep going.
Sarah went back to the beginning. Stratton and Chase are on a race. Ella Rose is right behind.
Ah!
Chase hits a post. He's going backwards now.
No, I'm not! Where am I going?
And really close to the end.
Where is it?
Stratton wins final immunity.
Oh, come on!
Chase turned
got
around. He was right there. Congratulations, Stratton. You won your 4th and final immunity of the season.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are in the final 3. Chase, Ella Rose, Sarah, one of you will not be. One of you will be the 8th and final person. You guys can head back to campus strategy.
I was so close I could have tasted victory. It was around the last corner I ran into that stick and I was like, oh, this is a dead end. And I'm really mad that I lost that.
Alright, I just won final immunity, so now I'm guaranteed going to the final 3. I feel really great about this. I have worked a lot for this, so I'm really happy.
You got a ton of Chief. What?
Oh, you can barely hear it.
Really, she had such an amazing play. Like, we were all like shocked. And so did the jury. I feel like Anne should take that.
It's kind of frustrating that Stratton won like again because now we don't really know exactly how we're gonna go. Chase and I might vote Ella Rose, but it really depends if Stratton will vote with us.
Like, honestly,
I agree.
yeah, okay. Like, yeah, because if you really, yeah. Alright.
Well, I mean, the thing is, my original alliance with Ella Rose was going to be to get Chase to vote Sarah out. But now what they're saying is Chase and Sarah are talking to me to vote Ella Rose out because she's more of a competition.
A what?
But I'm thinking, I'm kind of swaying because I'm kind of in alliance with her and she goes on the jury. I don't know if she'd vote for me. I don't want to just slash and burn. What them two are saying? For me to vote you out, right? I'm not going to do it.
Thank you. I want to stick with Ella Rose, and Sarah's kind of my last competition I have in the final 3. I want to make it look good for the judges. The last thing now is to get Sarah off.
So I'm going to get Chase to vote Sarah.
Chase to vote Sarah? I was going to ask Chase to vote Sarah, actually, because I thought that you were...
Or to get Sarah to vote Chase.
One of the two, honestly. Ooh, okay.
I think we could... I think Chase to vote Sarah.
Chase is easier to sway.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this right now. I'm not betraying my lines with Ella Rose. I'm sticking with her. I'm not going to vote against her.
Okay.
I think we should draw raw.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we should draw raw.
So, okay. I think it's a good thing for my game that Stratton did win, because we've been allies in the game the entire time, and I am glad that he's in the final 3, and I'm hoping I can be as well.
She might switch it. I really don't know.
Maybe she's trying to turn us. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just so you know, I'm going to vote Chase both ways.
Chase all the way. Chase both times. Sarah is a much bigger threat than Chase. Me and Stratton talked about voting for Sarah. That was what was going to happen. But it's late game, and we think that she might switch up and vote with us. So we're going to vote for Chase. Chase, for sure.
He has been in the game far too long.
Ella Rose and Stratton won't betray each other, so it's going to Rocks.
Stratton won, like, again.
If that happens, I have a 1 in 3 chance of going home.
I don't really know.
I need to go talk to people, but I'm too tired to go to the top 3 anyway. It's okay. Just don't care.
You can get me out, it's fine.
I feel really bad.
It's fine.
Chase tells us to vote for him. He's definitely giving up a little.
Besides, like, voting for Chase, I don't know who else I would, like, vote for.
I don't know what to do.
I'm not bringing the members of our jury. Akshay, Gage, Carrie, Tanaya, Arya, and Vanessa voted out at the last tribal council. Alright, one of you is about to become the 8th and final person voted out of this game. Let's start with the challenge. Stratton won his 4th individual immunity today. What's the feeling, Stratton, of being saved?
It's feeling great knowing I have a secured spot into the final 3. I'm not having to worry for my own sake at this jury meeting or at the tribal council, but I am worried for people in my lives.
At the other end of the spectrum, Sarah, now you cannot go for Stratton. How did that complicate things?
Well, obviously, he's, like, the biggest competitor, like, everyone knows that. So it's kind of like, everyone has to, like, fend for themselves. I don't know, it's just, it makes everything really complicated.
So, obviously, from what I've seen so far in this game, it would make it clear that it is Chase and Sarah versus Ella Rose and Stratton. And if the votes do tie, we go to Rocks. Do you think it's important that Rocks happen for you to make that final big move to win at the end, Chase?
Yeah. I think I kind of gave up while the Rocks making it to the final.
Talk me through on being really tired and everything.
Well, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and then starting my day at 7 in the morning is a lot anyway. I've been here for a while. Yeah, I'm just really tired, and my eyes are getting like drowsy.
Sarah, to go back to that previous question I asked you about making that final big move, what's your thoughts on it? Are you willing to take that risk, or at the end of the game is it too risky?
Well, we all, like, talked it out, and so we've all, like, communicated with each other, and we all know what's going on, so it's not really any big risk going on.
Alright, with that, let's get to the votes. Chase, you're up first.
Okay. I don't think she's gonna get out, but I have to write down something.
I'll tally the votes. Alright guys, idols are null at this point and cannot be played. I'll read the votes. First vote, Ella Rose. Second vote, Chase. That's 1 vote Chase, 1 vote Ella Rose. It's 2 votes Chase, 1 vote Ella Rose, 1 vote left. 8th person voted out of Survivor Palisades versus Goliath in the 7th. Chase, after 9 9 to 10 hours. You guys are the final 3. 2 Davids, 1 Goliath. This has been quite a run.
I can't say I wasn't expecting that. They were all like arguing about how it's gonna have to go to the rocks, but basically the rocks were unfair. So I was just like, guys, I'm too tired to like go to the top 3 anyway. Just vote for me, it's okay.
This feels really good. I didn't think I was going to make it this far, like, whatsoever.
Oh yeah, me neither. Oh my gosh.
I'm glad to be here.
I definitely did not expect that to go my way. I thought that they had, were just going to all 3 vote for me. But they didn't, and Chase conceded a little bit. He said that we could vote for him at one point. But that's okay with me. I think that this is a good final 3. This is who I wanted to be in it with anyway. I would say my strategy with the jury is just to kind of talk about like the plays of the game, like with the idol and everything. I think that I played a pretty quiet game up until pretty recently. I kind of flew under the radar, tried to let other people just kind of vote themselves out. I was kind of just down with, you know, the Stratton and the Davids. It feels pretty good to be here. I think it was really fun. And I think it was just a really good game.
Yeah, definitely. It feels great to be in the final 3. I'm really glad I was able to bring my main alliance member with me, Ella Rose. I think it'll be a good time for the jury. It's good to have an ally in the final 3, so I'm not just, you know, doing whatever it takes to get to the top. I like to bring my allies with me. And I'm really excited to see the jury's verdict soon. I'm just going to show them all that I've accomplished. I've given, have a lot of blindsides. I found idols. I've won immunity challenges.
I didn't expect it to be this, like, I didn't expect it to be like this invested.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
like, I'm like
100%.
Yeah. I feel really good. Like after making it to the final 3. I just don't know how it's gonna go. Like I think Stratton or whatever his name is, I think he'll probably win. Honestly, I think I'm gonna plan on talking about how I kind of like slid like through like different groups and stuff, and how like I didn't get any votes. Me and him, we were the ones who planned to get GAGE out. But I'm probably not gonna talk about that because I don't really. I want to try to win the Goliath vote.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Akshay, Paige, Carrie, Tanaya, Ariana, Vanessa, Chase voted out at the last council. Alright, let's get to it. So we have been here for about 9 hours, 9.5 hours. You guys have lasted through 8 tribal councils, 8 challenges, backstabs, betrayals, idle plays. We have our final 3. Probably safe to say one of the strongest final 3s in Survivor Palisades history. All 3 of you played very different but very well-rounded games. For this final tribal council, we're going to start with 3 portions of the game and divide it up like that. First, the outwit, the strategic, social part of the game, outplay, the challenges and the idol finding, and outlasting how you made it to the end better than the other. Before we start with outwit, you guys are each going to give a 30-second speech pretty much on why you think you should win. Ella Rose, you're up first.
Okay, great. For this, I think that I should win, and I did best in the outwit section of this game because of the fact that I, for a while, didn't get any votes. And then on the one round that I did, I saw it coming and figured out how to stop it from happening. I did get blindsided by the votes a few times, but I would say most of the time I knew what was going on, and I figured out how to, you know, stay in the game that way too.
Alright, Sarah, you're up.
Okay. So when it came to like outwitting, I was always with. Okay. So first when it came to the Davids, I was pulled aside by GAGE like from day one, not day one, but like from the beginning, and he told me he wanted to form an alliance. And then I was also pulled by Vanessa for an all-girl alliance, so I was always in an alliance no matter what. And then when the merge happened, I stayed with the Goliaths, and we decided, who did we put on first?
GAGE.
Oh. Yeah, that was a crazy and like rash decision. GAGE, you're like an amazing player. I think we can all admit that. And so you were a huge threat, and I think you could even like admit yourself, like you would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 But like, don't you think that was a great play that you saw it coming, but you also never saw it coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Gotten you're up.
Okay, I believe I did the best in the outwit section of the Survivor Challenge because I orchestrated multiple blindsides, I helped put together alliances, and I stuck with them. And I know I had to stab a couple of you in the back, but I hope we can look past that because for anyone to get to the position I'm in currently, I think we would all have to blindside some people at some point. So, I believe we made some really good plays in terms of voting people out, sometimes pitting people against each other, but help bring more alliances together.
Alright, the jury, you guys are now going to ask them some questions from your seat about the outwit portion of the game and the strategic portion of the game. You can give some players props, you can convince the jury why one person should win, and you can ask them questions. It's up to you. GAGE, you have any questions about the strategic point of the game?
I do have questions about the strategic point of the game. Okay, so, Strat, what would you say made your backstab successful? I know that you turned on people and orchestrated things, but why didn't you get caught? Why didn't other people get mad and want to kick you off? What was your strategy there?
I feel like why my strategies worked was because I found people that were most likely, like, not the common enemy, but the common denominator on who people wanted out. And so usually I would get almost everyone except that person that we were planning on voting out to vote for that person, and I would give the person that we were all voting out another reason to give them like a sense of security. I kind of found common enemies and no one really got mad.
Yes.
Yeah, can I say something? Yeah, like you were a great player, but I feel like we all like really wanted you out there from the middle. And then you started like winning challenges, so we could really do that. So I don't really know like necessarily if it was like everything that you were doing was right.
Yeah, you wanted me out, but
yeah, exactly.
I have a question for the jury. Who did you guys, in terms of this cast, when you were voted out, who were you feeling most blindsided by?
So Stratton, I think he was so smart when he did this, but in the first round, he was like really nice to me, but in the end, he actually just voted me out.
So out of you three, like Sarah, when I got voted out, Sarah didn't even vote for me. She voted for Chase at that point, so I felt totally good with her. Ella Rose, I understand, like we didn't get like super close, and also I voted for you at one point. I felt betrayed by Stratton because we had made like this whole plan, and we all had made a whole plan, but you played it good because I thoroughly did not think you were gonna vote for me. Like, and when I saw the first couple of votes, like I was very, very surprised. And you played them off really well that we were all going to vote for Chase.
Does anyone have any others? Yeah.
Okay, so Stratton obviously had the sort of mastermind strategy. Sarah, I feel like your strategy was more to befriend everyone, and Ella Rose, I feel like your strategy was more to fly under the radar, just not collect votes. Now, can you guys speak on those? Why that worked for you? Why that didn't work for other people?
Sure. I think that in the beginning, I wasn't very good at challenges. Either the whole GAGE tribe wasn't, but the challenges didn't really go my way. So I figured if I started to gun for someone specifically, then people would start to notice that, and I didn't want that to happen. So I decided to just kind of go with the David tribe at first, and then mostly Stratton.
So for me, I think from the beginning, like we were winning, so we were also like when we came into the merge, we had the numbers. So I already had like a group that I could like confide in, and then we decided to like talk to other people out of the group, like Vanessa. I talked to her, and so my social game like came out like really in that when I was like talking to other people, and even with Vanessa. Like she was like coming to me and like talking about how she like really believed you and stuff, and I was like talking her down for like 5 minutes straight, like, oh my god, no, he's lying to you, and yeah.
I believe my strategy worked was because I wanted to make sure I had tabs on what was going on. I wanted to be the one orchestrating the blindsides, not being the one being blindsided. So I feel like I would rather. Yes, I might have to blindside some people, but I still want to stick with my alliances and still make it to the top, but I wanted to be the one, not totally in control, but I wanted to be the one knowing what was going on so I knew what to expect going into tribal.
Alright, anyone else? I think we should move over to the next portion of the game. This is the outplay portion of the game. It's competing in challenges, doing well for your tribe, doing well for yourself, but also knowing how to position yourself in these challenges so you're not the biggest threat or the lowest threat and making it to the top. It's finding idols, and it's being able to make good plays based on your social perception. You guys have any questions to start them off? Vanessa, you have one?
Okay, so I was just wondering, this isn't exactly for strategy because you did win like most of the challenges, but as for Sarah and Ella Rose, even though Ella Rose you did win the one partially physically and during the challenge, why do you guys think that you didn't win as many of the physical challenges?
I think I was just, outmatched. I'm not terrible at challenges. I don't think I was terrible at the challenges. I don't think I was great at the challenges. It had to get to a point where most of you were gone that I could win it, and that's what happened. And I think that, to be honest, I was just, I was pretty good at them. I just was, there were people who were better.
I think you like tell by looking at me. I'm not like fit, I'm not like strong or whatever. And I knew that from the beginning. That's why I wanted to play a more like social game instead of like winning challenges and stuff. I tried, but like who did?
Alright, you guys are gonna give your final pleas. This is the outlast portion of the game. This is you making it all the way. Talk about why you deserve to win, what you did to win, why your strategies are better than the two people sitting next to you, and just give a few reasons why you are really deserving of the title.
Okay, I think I should win. I think that I did best in the outlast section. Is that, this goes for Sarah too, I think, is that I won one challenge, and I'm still here. Sarah didn't win any. But basically, I'm saying that despite being vulnerable at most of the times, I still am here, and I think that there were a few times where I was, kind of surprised by what happened in the vote. But I think that I knew mostly what was going on around me, and I figured out how to, stop things that were coming my way. Is specifically the rounds where I got all the votes and played the idol that I got. I think that is a big part of it too. And I think that the way I thought during the game, it was the best out of the three of us. I know that you guys can't see in my brain, obviously, but what I'm trying to convey is that I was thinking about the game the entire time, and I played the idol really well and strategically, and even though I didn't win many challenges, I still have made it this far.
I think when it comes to my gameplay, like I knew almost everything. Like I knew about her like advantage, I knew about his idol, and so like Chase and I are having like multiple discussions about like how he was gonna play like the idol for her, and then it's like a whole thing. And then also like my loyalty, that's also what like I went off on. Like I never voted for Vanessa, I didn't even vote for GAGE, like it was just like a whole, I just mostly played in my social game.
Okay, so I believe I should win because throughout it all, I won multiple challenges. I strategically played my immunity idol. I put together blindsides. I still didn't sabotage everything going to the top. I brought my main alliance member with me to the top. I wanted to make sure I was given the opportunity to backstab her to get here, but I wanted to make sure I brought her with me. I didn't just want to slash him for her to get to the top. and I'm here where I am right now, so I believe I'm deserving because I made to the top, I won challenges, and played the game to the fullest.
Alright, we are going to get to the voting portion of this final tribal council. Gary, you're up first.
I'm gonna be honest, I was so impressed by the whole idol thing.
Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what I would vote for Stratton. I think Stratton deserves to win because he's been a mastermind this whole game. He's been orchestrating everything. But Sarah did a really good job navigating through it without ever making any enemies, and I think that's super impressive.
I picked Stratton because he was probably the smartest out of everybody there. He really showed like how he strategized, and though he didn't lose, I have respect for him, and I think he did good.
Last time, I will go get the votes. Alright, thank you guys all for being here for 10 hours, 11 people. One of you will be the survivor, but we won't find out today. We will find out at the live reading of the votes when we air this all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for playing.
Hello, final three!
Alright, it has been 2.5 years since we filmed this. Ella Rose, Sarah, Stratton, I just want to thank you guys all so much for delivering, with my opinion, without a doubt, the best season of Survivor Palisades. Hands down, I mean, blindside after blindside after blindside, just insanity. Like, every vote was like literally determined by a single vote. Like, that is just, I'm really impressed. What was it like to see yourself play this game again, Ella Rose?
It's crazy. I'm 18 now. It's been so long. I'm watching myself like say things and do things. I mean, my voice sounds really different too, so that's weird. But I'm watching myself say things and do things. Like I find myself playing the game again right now as I watch it, and thinking that I wouldn't have done specific things or would have done specific things. And I really liked watching Chase again and watching Vanessa again. They were really, really fun to be around all day. And so, yeah.
What about you, Sarah?
I think it was the funniest thing ever, and like low-key, like looking back, I'm like, oh, that was so embarrassing, but it's just like, it was so long ago that like it's just not embarrassing anymore. Well, I don't know, but it was so funny, and then also I'm like, dang, I should have like done this or that, and I'm just like, but it's cool.
Stratton?
It's been so long, it was like I was watching it for the first time again, which is fun. It was interesting seeing what was going on in the Goliath tribe while I was over at the Davids, but it was fun, and I'm glad to see how it played out.
Well, you guys talked a lot about how you are watching yourself back and trying to adjust your game plan. I think that really speaks to how critical and complex Survivor is. You guys are making moves so quickly in a 10-hour period, and after 2.5 years, it is time to reveal the winner of Survivor Palisades. I'll read the votes. First vote, Stratton. Second vote, Ella Rose. One vote, Ella Rose. 1 vote Stratton. Stratton, that's 2 votes Stratton, 1 vote Ella Rose. Ella Rose. 2 votes Ella Rose, 2 votes Stratton. Stratton, that's 3 votes Stratton, 2 votes Ella Rose, 2 votes left. The winner of Survivor Palisades, David vs. Goliath, Stratton. Congratulations, Stratton. You will be getting your $150 very soon. And I'm excited to see all 3 of you guys back for All Stars this summer.